Hey folks, walk with me. Pema Chödrön, whose name is spelled in the title, so you can look it up if you want. She was a student of Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche. You're gonna have to Google that one to try to figure it out for yourself. But he was a Tibetan Buddhist, and she now has released some books, has several talks out there, and I wanted to mention what I feel has been the most important teaching from her talks that I have experienced so far. I haven't read any of her books yet, but she has this concept of stay. And she talks a lot about feeling discomfort and working to be more comfortable being uncomfortable. So your willingness that when you feel discomfort coming, knowing where you typically try to run off to, or the ways in which you try to numb yourself. So common things here would be drinking something, smoking something, some other form of drug use, but also engaging in sort of like workaholic activities, shopaholic activities. There's a whole slew of these things, right, that people do to try to either escape, numb, or infuse so much pleasure that it sort of pushes the pain away, even if very temporarily. And even, especially, if you regret the pleasure seeking later because of the fallout, the aftermath that it has. And so, in order to try to overcome this, what she talks about is this concept of stay. So when you are starting to feel uncomfortable, and when you feel the pull to your normal escape route, whatever that is, instead of doing that thing, start repeating to yourself, stay. Just stay. Stay with this. Stay with the discomfort. And as I have said before, I will blend something of my own here. Invite in that discomfort and give it a warm chair to sit in so that you can get to know it. You can get to learn why it's here, what it's feeling, what it's trying to protect you from. And in this way, you're doing the exact opposite of pleasure coding or escaping or numbing. You are making direct engagement with that thing as directly as you can. And listen, you might try to stay, and it might get progressively more overwhelming feeling. And so you may only be able to stay for 30 seconds to start with. But over time, you may find that capacity growing, like you would for anything else that you practice. And not only will this help to deter or dwindle those escape hatches that you climb through that ultimately don't serve you so well, but you'll get to know that discomfort so well, and you'll start to feel so comfortable being uncomfortable that you will have more real, genuine, authentic interaction, not only with yourself, with others, and with the world around you, and therefore trying to inch closer toward that very Tibetan Buddhism thing of seeing the world as it truly is. Yeah, in some ways, oftentimes there just is no way to have that vision or that reflection without being able to stay in the discomfort. So try this next time. Next time you feel that jolt of discomfort and that immediate, oh, I should go do this instead because this is uncomfortable. Start repeating, stay. See how long you can stay with it. You don't have to actually time it. I think that's probably a bad path to go down. Don't actually time it and try to lengthen it each time or anything like that. But see what you can do and see how this sort of evolves over time and what that means to you. All right, folks. Well, if you walked with me or watched along this far, I certainly appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next video.